Hey guys, Tari here, bringing you a 2v2 today. We are on Minsk Pocket. Playing for today's spawning in the south, we have KIROV. As the Soviets in his loadout is Guard Rifle Combined Arms, Armored Assault, and Mechanized Support. Teaming up with him is Guard2707 as the Brits, who has Vanguard, Commando, and special weapons. These guys currently around rank 20 Allies range team. Facing off against them in the north, we have Troy as the OKW, who has Firestorm, Overwatch, and Luftwaffe ground forces. Teaming up with him is ZodiaAK, playing as Oster, who has Jaeger armor, German mechanized, and Lightning War. These guys are a random team, but are both of them in the top 20 random team with their respective factions, so should be in for a pretty close match here. Just a small heads up, you may hear some more clicking noises this game. I usually cover my mouse hand to prevent those clicking noises come through so loudly, but it's just so hot today. My hand would end up sweating up a storm, probably soak my mouse in sweat. It's not a pretty thing to imagine what would have happened to you. Anyway, first engagement, pretty good positioning here by Troy. Definitely got the cover advantage, but I hear a universal carrier on its way up. Looks like Guard is going to lose this engagement before the UC gets here though. Perhaps he should have just played a bit more conservatively with this until the UC got here, and then made his push forwards. KMG got some suppression going over here. Just working out for ZodiaAK. So it looks like the Axis are going to get some good munitions control in the early game. Tier 1 for KIROV, and he's actually going for a sniper. And on this map, snipers can be quite strong, especially in 2v2s. In 1v1s, you know, I feel like this is quite a large map, there's quite a lot of room for units to flank, but in 2v2s, it's generally more units strewn about the map, and it's harder to make a concealed push towards a sniper. So it makes the snipers a lot more effective in 2s on this map than in 1s. Though historically, before it got changed, it was very sniper favoured as well. So the Axis are converting this into some pretty good map control here. No cutoff secured for the Allies, and they're about to lose their fuel as well. There's going to be a lot of capturing they need to do. Looks like Guard probably went for a fast tech. Yeah, he did indeed. So he's like, you know, maybe one unit down from what he could have at the moment, which is why he's kind of struggling for map control right now. Yeah, I've heard double sniper into double guards is quite strong, combined with the 152. Enough to make a man uninstall the game. Oh, he's going for a penal now. Interesting. Oh, what's the sniper doing? Oh! Loses a model. I don't think he's going to lose the other model. In fact, this grenadier actually retreated a little bit earlier if he gets some lucky shots from those cons. He does escape. The Allies are slowly pushing their way out. Control of the cut-offs and their fuel. About to take control of the VP, so things have stabilized for them. Droid fighting a lot of manpower. Hasn't made his tech yet. A bit late on his tech. Oh, good sneeze. My apologies. Yeah, very late on his tech, in fact. Flooding a lot of resources as well. Trying to hold the line here, but he's effectively one squad down at the moment because he did go for that Raketin. This is where sometimes OKW can find themselves in a bit of trouble when they go for that Raketin with only three squads of full streeters. They can struggle. He's going for mid base as well. Also building it more towards his allies' side. If his allies already got a mid bunker, I probably would put it on my base, so I don't have to worry about microing squads across this way every time I want to heal them. But if they haven't built a mid bunker at that stage, it's nice to share, to put in between the two bases.
The command vehicle has converted to a static building.
Sniper again loses a model there. Takes an LMG boost. Looks like KIROV actually locked in. He's going for guard rifle combined arms, so no 152 for him. 152 is very strong on this map, but I think it's probably a little bit too strong this patch in general. Looks like we could get a wipe here. Should get a wipe. Yeah, there it goes. Good awareness of ZodiaAK moving a squad into the retreat path to ensure he got it. So it actually means that KIROV actually has to rebuild his combat engineer. He's actually quite strapped for manpower right now. It's going to delay his tech to tier 3, so at this stage going for a fast T70 seems like a bad idea. His upgrade now on the UC, and he's trying to get a wipe here, and he does. Nice pickup there. Good rotation. Oh, he's in the watchtower or sniper's nest. These are quite interesting because it used to be more important when you didn't have these gaps in the fence, but they can actually, because they're higher in the fence, you can actually see over the fence when you garrison them. Interesting. But the true sight mechanics in this game are very, very impressive. And, just those little features like that. Well, we've got a trench rather, overlooking this munitions point. It's going to be a very tough nut to crack. He's actually gone for an ISG to try and soften it up. Double Faust take care of the universal carrier. Did get suppression on both of these squads, but yeah, it's probably going to wear off on one of the squads. Now with both the sections only using the boys AT rifle, needs to get out of there. Some guards now for KIROV. He's actually gone for PPSHs as well. PPSH cons are quite strong in this patch as well. Oh, there's a lot of STG firepower. Looks like he's going to switch targets though to the penals now. I'll try to get the neutralize on the fuel before retreating that stern pioneer. There he goes. Is it going to be too late? Oh! Lucky volley there from the penal squad. Takes down stern pioneer. Just got a little bit greedy going for that. I thought stern pioneer was likely to get away there, but is it worth the risk losing a stern pioneer to get the neutralize? Well, obviously we've seen the answer is no, but... Oh, missed opportunity here by KIROV, not going for the cutoff. At the moment the Axis don't have control of this one up here. So there would be a proper cutoff.
We are losing supplies to the enemy.
Got some Fallschirmjägers being dropped in. A little bit late on the drop in. Troyd now his next truck. Once again, a little bit late on his tech truck. But yeah, generally I get Fallschirmjäger when I feel like I need another squad of infantry as OKW, but I still haven't got my tier 4 tech up, and I know it's going to be a while off. Fallschirmjäger are quite strong. Oh, there's a big old blob coming around. Will he get... Oh, the sniper picking off the MG gunner. There are a lot of squads here. Actually, they get forced to move by the grenade, but now the guards are getting suppressed from another machine gun. Snipers back here picking off models pretty effectively now, up to Vet 2, 16 kills. Machine gun trying to reposition to suppress these two squads before these squads push forwards, maybe try and put some pressure on the sniper. But here comes the half track. And I don't think we've got any... oh, the pack is actually up there. Maybe doing some capping. Okay, Rifle grenade force that squad to retreat. Ooh, Soviet sniper looks like it's going to get away without even dropping a model. It's inflicted a lot of manpower, please. This machine gun, I was like, what is it doing? Why isn't it setting up to try and prevent these PPSH cons? Now there are some advantages to using hit the dirt. Obviously you can't get suppressed, but by the same token, if you don't get suppressed, the machine gun will do crazy damage to you, especially at close range. So maybe suppression does give you a received accuracy bonus. I mean, the squad's a bit harder to hit, which is that received accuracy bonus is stronger than the benefits from hit the dirt. Oh, Stern Pioneers taking a lot of damage. Oh, half track in trouble. Right, it's going to get away. Troy's going for another squad of Fallschirmjäger. I found that very odd. I probably would have gone for a squad of Obers now that tier 4 tech is down. It's quite nice having the Faust available on your elite squads, but I feel like when facing off against a sniper in this particular scenario, it's good to have the Obers where you can just run your open to max range, do a couple LMG bursts to long range and do a lot of damage. But perhaps he's going to try set up some ambushes with the camouflage on the Fallschirmjäger. Right, yeah. I mean, that can work, but it's hard to execute. P4 playing very conservatively here. Some smoke. Looks like he wants to throw a bundle grenade on their machine gun. But he's going to give up. No, they actually don't have that much anti-tank right now. They've got a few boys sections and some PTRS, but that's it. This Panzer IV could be doing some pretty good damage in the middle. That being said, yeah, the guards, when they changed the deflection damage on guards, I never liked that change. It doesn't really make sense that an anti-tank rifle, if it doesn't penetrate, does so much damage to a heavily armed unit. There was a change a while back, but the guards are better. I'm seeing a lot more play, and that change seems a bit more problematic. More hit the dirt usage by KIROV. Wants to get in there for a satchel perhaps. Oh, but he gets pinned before it can come off. Almost gets wiped as well. Fallschirmjäger's heading over on this flank. A lot of health damage, but only one model drop there. That's unfortunate because Fallschirmjäger are quite a lot more expensive to reinforce in the section. He's coming up here trying to defuse his mine again. And that is a KV-1 for KIROV. G burst there, forces the sniper away, but Vickers is there in support. Also suppressing some squads. And we have the IL-2 Dermavik strafe coming in. We'll see the AA mode. Yes, good activation by Troy. Quite a few players, even at top level, are forgetting to activate this. Oh, I didn't even realise that there was a 222. Freshly purchased, it looks like, with spotting scopes. There was one of those R2 planes. So the other one probably went down off screen. Closing in, they do have anti-tank grenades and it's going to land, but ZodiaAK playing cautiously there, backing it away. So it should be very safe to repair. We've actually got a Panther here for Troy. There's a firefighter from Tulips for Guard2707. Have a Raketin trying to sneak its way up. I'm sure it's going to pull back a little bit on that flank. Ooh, don't lose your greens. Okay, there they go. Steampony's got on the flank. Just going to force a retreat though. There's pretty much no chance he even wipes a model there. That range. Do we have an AT gun for Guard2707, which was firing at the Panther before? But yeah, I didn't really talk about, but spotting scopes, just a bit of a blast from the past from ZodiaAK. Maybe we're going to see an elephant from him later. In fact, it's very likely that'll be his next unit. No rocket artillery yet from the Allies. I imagine that's probably going to be next on KIROV's list of things to get, but could have started now. Okay. I promise I didn't know. There it goes. It's got under construction. Katyusha. He's retreating after capping on the flank, and the Allies look they're about to take a triple cab very soon. Oh man, this tank under sections just have insane range on their anti-tank grenades. It's kind of ridiculous, and that was a premature retreat by Troy. It's like the double Faust throat going to dissuade any chasing by the Firefly, but yeah. Perhaps he thought that the sections were going to target that, but they actually targeted. Yeah, heat grenades. Katyusha coming in. Firing the machine gun.
The enemy have 300 points.
Another anti-tank strafe coming in. I mean, not anti-tank strafe, anti-infantry strafe coming in. And he's activated the AA mode quickly again. Good reaction times there by Troy. That's going to push the Axis back a little bit. Oh, but here comes the elephant. And this is a real problem for the KV-1. This thing is very slow, and its heavy armor is not going to count for much against the elephant. This would be a good spot for some east mines on this VP as well. He's going to jump in the building, try and stall, wait for the Panzer IV to arrive. A juicy hit. He's going to go for double anti-tank grenades, try to snare it. Comes the other con squad, and the KV-1 is coming up this way now. Panther also coming up though, in its rear. I don't know if you've noticed that. It looks like he's going to back away. Perhaps he did end up hearing the. Perhaps his ally told him. Don't chase any further. That Panther's hidden over there. Quickly. Taking some damage from that ace tank gun though. Probably going to be Oh, Katyusha once again targeting the machine gun. Pretty juicy target here, and those Fallschirmjäger as well, though. Ooh. There's that the Teller and the MG didn't even try to retreat it. The Allies are pushing really hard right here. This 5-man section is so strong. Even without a weapon upgrade. A few issues for those vet up Fallschirmjäger. Elephant gets its first hit on the KV-1. Forcing it away. The KV-1 does have a weird health system. It's got 800 health, but it's got a received damage modifier. So effectively it's got 960 health, but it means you only have to repair 800 health. Making its repair times faster.
We have a new Su-85 to deploy.
Look out for the Allies though, Axis are draining very, very quickly. Kind of need a walking Stuka or something, and here it comes actually for Detroit. It's got it in construction already. Stuka dive bomb in the middle. Looks like it didn't even neutralize the VP though. Did they remove that? Ooh, it looks like we got a wipe up here. 2 wipes in fact. So that's a good pickup.
Wireless intercepts put Harry Hun on 200 points.
Valiant assault being popped here. Trying to chase after that sniper. Forces it to retreat straight away, but gets caught in the suppression. At the very least, this has opened up the cap as well here, sprinting to the important capture points. Deep barrage. Looks like he's trying to target the ISG. Perhaps the tech structure, but they don't. I suppose he does have the concentrated fire operation.
Ready to go.
Ooh! Fireflight. Alpha could use attack ground perhaps. Not going to happen. Firefly gets away, and that was a walking Stuka barrage at the same time. Only gets 1 model kill though. Disappointing start. Ooh! Oh, wasn't paying attention. That grenade gets a good wipe. That's what Guard2707 is going for instead of weapon upgrades, going for those grenades. You seem to be paying dividends. Uh-oh. Oh, that surely is the end of the KV-1. This Panther has to get the killing blow. Perhaps the Elephant will even. That Panther does. So you got an Su-85 as well, but it's taking heavy damage, has to stay out of the fight. And KIROV has actually suffered quite a lot of bleed. I think he's lost one of his guard squads. So supply, as you can see, is very far behind the rest of the participants in this game. Oh, that's a comet. And those Fallschirmjäger are like, no, don't need any of that. Yeah, he did indeed lose the guard squad. Oh, he lost his Katyusha. I did not notice that. But that's dead. Oh man, yeah, that's a pretty big loss. Where's the rig for that even? Don't know. Ooh, Elephant just misses that shot. Oh, but he loses Raket in there. Going forward, trying to put some pressure on with its machine gun. Take some firefly damage though. A mode activated again, shooting down those planes very quickly. I'm not sure if they buffed this so it shoots planes down more effectively along with that change or not, but see, they seem to be making short work of these R2 strafes. Oh, he's gone for a third squad Fallschirmjäger. And they get the Faust off on the Comet. Put it out of commission for a while.
Damned enemies trying to take a point from us.
KIROV floating a lot of resources. Okay, now he's built something. He's going for another KV-1. Which is somewhat confusing. He's got SU-85, can defend against tanks. I feel like go for the Katyusha again will probably be the wiser choice. Maybe go for another squad of guards as well. Yeah, they're very good at deterring tanks from chasing any further, those guards, especially with the button available. ZodiaAK gets a couple hits in there. Let's focus sight mode on. And now the Axis turning this one around. Close to securing a triple cap there. Yeah, hit the dirt. Only got to help them so much. That's some nice G fire. There's a Stuka barrage. Must be targeting this somewhere. He was anticipating the retreat and doesn't have much. Going for the double Panthers here. So how did he get so much veterancy? Oh, vehicles destroyed. He must have killed the Katyusha with the last Stuka barrage. That's why I didn't notice it. Oh, well played. But remember, now that the Stuka has a 160 health, the Katyusha can execute a similar maneuver. You have to get a bit luckier with the rocket scatter, of course, but it can happen. We've seen it since the change in Stuka's health. Just baiting the Comet in here. There's a Raket next, I didn't notice that. It's got to be careful. He's got lots of infantry there.
The enemy have destroyed an engineer section.
And this could be the end of the Comet. Through the stolen Raket. Looks like he's just going to abandon the fight with that. Going to be happy about that, escaping with both of his Panthers. Oh, one bear. This is what you can do now as OS. Taking tier 4 after taking tier 3 is quite a lot easier with those reduced taking costs. And this thing is really strong at wiping squads. Just got to make sure you use attack ground. Oh, you got a stun. Maybe I got a stun. I didn't realize I could still do that. Jeez. 222 took care one, and I think the pintle on this took down the other. Those IL-2s are not lasting long in this game. I don't think they actually got a strafe off that time. There's no infantry for them to target. Okay, so we've got 2 comets now for Guard2707. And the reason why we don't see spotting scopes so much on the scout cars is they nerfed it. Also the vehicles that gives double sight, but for them only gives 1.4 times. Heading Vet 1's got access to the target weak point now, very strong ability. More hit the dirt action by the guards. Anti-tank gun pop sprints and gets away around the corner, very lucky. And the battle for the central VP rages on. Looks like the Axe is starting to win it though, largely on the back of this elephant. Those light tank destroyers just getting beaten back through the center every time. Is that a Katyusha? It is a Katyusha. Oh, it looks like it's already done barrage. Didn't notice it, only got 1 kill. We've got 2 Panthers and they're making a push forwards now. They feel like time is right. The elephant backing them up, I think I agree with them. Especially if they've got a bit of anti-tank gun support. Which they don't seem to right now. Oh. He's using some base artillery to try to soften up this HQ. Oh, he's got the munitions, in fact, for concentrated fire operation. It looks like he got it off. I think that's going to be a dead tech structure. Sneaky move by Guard. He's already, maybe, I don't know, lost about 1/5 of its health. But, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's going to go down now. Definitely. Axis have moved some units away from the center to try and stop the pushes on the flanks. Seems to be working, but they're also maintaining pretty good control in the middle, just with those Panthers and the elephants sitting there. Oh, elephant getting a bit over eager here, and a lot of these tanks are slightly low on health, need a bit of repairs. Double grenades actually destroys it there. MG down. Sherry 5 in trouble. Oh, Panther misses the killing blow and needs 1 more to connect. And he does. Here comes Troid's strafing planes and they're pinning everything. They have the follow-up anti-tank strafe next. He's got to be careful. The allies should not be charging in here. Oh, those anti-tank strafes are going to do heavy damage. But they're going after their elephant. They really want to get it. Panthers in there slogging it out. Elephant goes down. Will the Comet get away? Comes forward trying to chase it down, but missing on the move. Oh, misses again. KV1 does go down though. Valiant assault activated here. Oh, those squads. Surely a two-man squad will die, especially if he focus fires it. Oh, so you can't run and gun with this ability active. Oh! Close range Katyusha barrage. Oh man, that was nasty, but he wants to get some revenge. He's going for the Faust. I'll sprint up to it. Does get one Faust off. Russian trying to chase. They did have their penetration reduced. So the guns don't do as much to those Katyushas, and the Katyusha narrowly escapes. So what did we lose? Firefly down for Guard2707. KIROV doesn't have his issue 85. What was KV1? And in return they got the elephant. Didn't get either of the Panthers. So probably reasonably even trade. Especially the fact that the Axis may be coming out on top, because he could just insta-rebuy the elephant. If he didn't have the resources to do that, probably would be favourable to the Allies, but... Oh, he lost the Brumbeer as well, actually, I forgot about that. Okay, maybe that does swing it more towards the Allies. So he's just going straight for comets now, comet spam. The Axis are quite low on VPs. Grenade. Not dodged. KV1. Giving some mercy to the elephant. Stuka dive bomb in the middle. Oh, and he gets a squad with it too, I'm pretty sure. Katyusha has to abandon its barrage mid-attack. Doesn't want to get killed by that Panther. Walking Stuka must be ready to fire again as well. Oh, he lost the Walking Stuka. Man, we're missing some action here. He's coming in trying to make the most of their machine guns, trying to soften up these conscripts. Gotta be careful he doesn't take tank grenades, and he does. Comets, I don't know if they've got the required penetration to knock that Panther out. Wants to take out the tier 4 tech structure, which is getting smoked. It's going to go up with about half health. Doesn't have concentrated fire operation quite yet. Doesn't have the munitions for it either. Ooh. Almost goes down. Oh, this could be trouble. P4 chasing forwards. Looks like AT grenade connects, and both of those comet shots help penetrate, so no engine damage. Bit of a lucky break there for ZodiaAK. Jaeger look like they're being deployed to try and cap the VP. The Axis are very aware how low their VPs are. Dispatch to meet this cap. I think it's going to complete, but yeah, get some model lead here. Oh, and could even get the wipe if he chases him down. Oh, Katyusha gets some nasty hits in. Oh, and he clears the machine gun as well. Missed the chase slightly, but I think he'll be able to get the wipe here. Because there are no mines. Guys, guards down. But yeah, he doesn't have any guards left now. KIROV getting a bit lower on the infantry. Similarly be a wipe. Kind of depended on how those next two shots are going to land, because they were very clumped up for a moment there. Hitting the dirt, getting the cap off. I don't know if they'll be able to complete the cap here. Probably be able to. Once they got them neutralized though. Oh man, G34 goes down. That sniper. Tried to peek in there, but takes engine damage. Going to back away. It's like KV1 heading to the north, trying to put pressure on that VP, so the Axis going to be in trouble. It's bringing a lot of VP pressure with just 46 remaining. Panthers. Oh, Panthers being dispatched to try and take care of the KV1. Needs comm support. This is where KV1's low mobility really hurts it. Can its durability make up for it? Doesn't look like it. If it takes the Faust, that is dead. If that was like a T-34, you know, slightly faster getting there. There's a stronger machine gun as well. Might have been able to get away with that maneuver, but KV1's is too slow, and that is a costly loss for KIROV. 17-pounder going up. Oh my god. Well, that's one way to counter the elephants. Shell rockets. Oops. KIROV calls GG.
Attacking an emplacement.
17-pounder getting some hits on the elephant here. Airborne assault being called in here. Comets duking out versus the Panthers. P4 coming back in on low health. Very risky. Hero P4. Oh, and he goes down.
We have lost a Panzer.
Oh, Comet narrowly escapes. Panthers missed opportunity not chasing in there, but I'm so worried about the 17-pounder knocking them out. So the Tier 4 tech has gone down again from the controlled fire operation. Oh, but this Comet goes down to this too close air support.
Lost its swines, just knocked out a vehicle.
And it looks like he doesn't have line of sight for a 17-pounder. He could use the flare, but perhaps he's forgotten about it. Now his V1 as well has the piercing shot. No, he doesn't have the munitions for that at the moment. I mean, they're called GG, but they're not leaving. They're very far behind, though. KIROV has nothing left. More Fallschirmjäger deployed for the cap. His whole army's just about Fallschirmjäger now. Oh, with the valiant assault, I think that penal squad's going to go down. Using this a lot just as like tactical movement, essentially, just trying to get his units back onto the field as quickly as possible. It seems to be working quite well for him. Certainly feels, yeah, he's been doing a pretty good job of activating this airborne assault as well. Using going to value assault once more. Perhaps going after that sniper finally. There it is. Oh, gets cut down in a split second. Elephant trying to get some hits on the 17-pounder. Just got to be careful about it. Mad scramble for the central VP. Axis can't afford to lose it. Swapping units in and out of the circle, trying to hang on. This Falchion got forced away down here. Oh, 17-pounder connects again. Panther's taking heavy damage from that 17-pounder. Seems to be quite a good decision for him so far. Two already. Oh, what is the KV-1 doing? KIROV! What is he doing? Again! Oh, man. Oh, I kind of feel sorry for Guard2707 because he's been playing quite solidly, but these last two KV-1s have been a bit of a throw, honestly. They really want to kill this 17-pounder. Down go those greens. Oh, the Comet getting some nasty hits. And the white phosphorus as well. Axis lose control of the center. Allies hanging in there. There's some more Falchion being deployed over here. Trying to relieve the VP pressure. Good move.
Capture point.
But yeah, a lot of repairs required now for the Axis. They've taken a lot of damage at the hands of that 17-pounder. I feel like they're just trying to kill it slightly recklessly. I don't think it's necessary for them to challenge it.
They're trying to take it.
This is a game. 30% reload at Vet 3. Oh man, that thing's going to be super deadly now. But Falchion coming in clutch again, getting the cap going. It might be wise to just run the Falchion down here and hide them back here. Wait for the cap and then just sneak them back out again. And then hope his opponent just thought that, you know, he moved them somewhere else. Oh, T-34 this time. Going for a kill on the machine gun, but Panthers spot it. And it's going to go down once again. KIROV using another vehicle.
Another vehicle has been lost in the defense of the Rodina.
If he's going to go for a play like that, he's got to make sure that the Panthers are already engaged doing something else. Like trying to kill the 17-pounder. Looks like they're coming for to do now. Try to get a couple of cheeky hits on it. It's rotating around. It's one hit off in return. The Elephant pushing forwards now though. The 17-pounder rotated. But that thing's rotating quite quickly now. Seems to not getting any rotation bonuses. Maybe it just rotates that quickly naturally. And this is a good tactic by the Axis, trying to poke in this direction with the Panthers, trying to put some pressure on and then pushing forwards to other vehicles in the meantime. Oh, the Stern Pioneers go down. That's a big loss. It's a very big loss.
The enemy are attacking an emplacement.
Continue to poke forwards. Oh, and the Stern Panzer goes down.
Unit lost. Dash it all.
Once again, trying to pressure that 17 pounder. It looks like it's rotating to face it.
An emplacement is being attacked.
It's very low on health now. Panther backs away. Elephant coming forwards. Pip's going to go for an attack round. 17 pounder rotates around again. Panther could come forward and get the kill on it now.
Enemy causing trouble. Trying to take
Oh, the elephant goes down. 17 pounder needs one more shot to die. Oh, and the Panther misses the killing blow. Perhaps he can get the kill with the bundle grenade though. Comet going rear armor front towards the Panther. Has to back away. There are a lot of squads here for ZodiaAK in the middle. They should be able to hold on to this VP. The allies themselves getting quite low on VPs. Those Comets racking up the kills. And finally this has been opened up. So X has got good control in the middle, but struggling on the flanks right now. And using both the Stripper and the Elephant in the middle was really costly for ZodiaAK. PTRS gets the snipe. Good use of Valiant. So again, sprinting his units out there, try to get the cap going. He's going to do the same over here. There's a Comet nearby. Put an end to that. Some good Comet smoke there in the middle. So he wants to get them neutralized at least with this squad before retreating. No, he's going to have to abandon that. Looks like he left the capping circle briefly. Use your Vet 5 false, you made it like this. Oh, he's sticking in there. He's trying to get the wipe on those engineers. He got one of them. Very risky though. Comet available to chase. Panthers are just about at full health though. Could get this Comet if it continues to chase. And for a crew grenade. Oh no, it's an auto crew grenade. There he gets the white. Here come the Panthers pushing forwards. The unvetted Comet, and there's not much support from there. He's got some guards, but they're occupied somewhere else.
We are losing territory.
Panthers with their machine guns singing, trying to take down these infantry squads.
The people anticipate our victory. The enemy has 10 points remaining.
10 points left for the Axis. They're in deep, deep trouble. They need to get these guards out of the capture circle. And there they do. Clock is ticking. 7 VPs left. I think they're going to neutralize it before, but they'll be left on just about nothing. 5 VPs and the counter is stalled. All they need is like one cheeky cap up here or something similar to seal the game. Both those Comets have taken heavy damage though. They're pushing for a while. Those Panthers are high health. Now very highly vetted as well. Oh no, he's bringing in the low health Comet. Panthers are in a good position to rotate around and kill it. That's what they were perhaps going to go for, but didn't use the blitz. If he blitzed in there, might have got the kill. So I think this is Yuri use its war speed. One more Comet for Guard2707. KIROV just mainly going for infantry now to fling them into the capture circle. Oh, but now we got a Stupa. Can't hit the dirt in front of this bad boy.
100 points.
Oh, that's exactly what will happen. 3 models down, 1 hit.
Stupa standing by.
KIROV going for the Su-85. Probably a good choice because there's no elephant right now. I need something to try force back these Panthers and the Stupa as well at long range. Bleeding any squad that makes an advance right now. Panthers heading over this way, but they're not on full health.
Team is ready for action.
Did he cancel that comet? It seems to be taking a long time to build. Did he cancel and then remake it? Okay, in comes
We've 75 points left.
the IL-2 strafe. Some comets going to be following up this. This is going to be the last roll of the dice for the Allies. Try to get those last 5 VPs off. And they take care of the ZodiaAK pack first. Panthers were out of position. Conscripts charging forwards. They need to take care of this machine gun though. Oh, and the white phosphorus does exactly that. Su-85 so far forwards though, taking heavy damage. The ZodiaAK Panthers taking engine damage. We've seen some good frontal penetrations. They've stolen the anti-tank gun here as well. But it looks like he's missing his attack ground shots. All the Fallschirmjäger have sprinted in there trying to block the cap. Attack rounds continue to miss. Or perhaps I was just attacking infantry because it wasn't on prioritized vehicles. Switches targets to the Stupa. Stupa, oh, out of position, could go down. Oh, but the comets miss. Still, that was a very strong push by the Allies. Cleared out a lot of infantry, and now they're going for the cap. Got a lot of engineers here. He's got enough for another Fallschirmjäger squad on this, but I don't know if that'll be quick enough. KIROV running on fumes, just 3 guard squads. All sorts of smoke, both white phosphorus and infantry support gun. Grenades. Trading. Oh, they're just doing everything they can to stop this cap. Just throwing units in there right now out of the axis. They've got a lot of damaged tanks. But these comets are in here cleaning up. Oh, but some units came in from the flank here. Those Panthers need to get back in action. And fast, because these comets are just wrecking shop even though they're low health. Need some pressure put on them by the Panthers. Oh, nice bundle grenade. Just doing a lot of damage to all these squads, but the Axis infantry is highly vetted and it's just shredding. Using the barrage ability on it. He is bust those bunkers. I think it gives it a 60 range, so it's pretty good range, the barrage. 22 VPs left for the Allies. Can they do it? KIROV trying to send a squad up here, but Troy perhaps expecting that. We got all his Fallschirmjäger up there. Combat's come forward for one last push. They're super low and those Panthers are quite healthy. But we've got some artillery coming in. Lot of British infantry trying to get the cap here. Oh, there goes the Strupper. Just all hanging in there in the smoke. And here come the Fallschirmjäger to chase them away. Panthers coming forwards now to get the kill on these low health comets. Oh, come close too. Two of them with main gun destroy crits. But the VPs are going to drain out. And the Axis clinch this one. What a close match. Oh, so close. I think if KIROV just, you know, there are a couple of plays where he just threw away his tanks up here. If he just played a bit more conservatively there. Could have been a game for the Allies, but very well played by the Axis, especially considering this is a random team. Good teamwork. Very nice usage of the Valiant Assault by Troy as well, showing how valuable that sprint is to get around a large map like Minsk Pocket. Well, I'll wrap on that, guys. If you like your game to be cast by me, details in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.